Welcome back to episode 34 of Our Old Church. It has officially been 1 year since we got possession of our old church. Keep in mind, we didn't start working on our old church until May of 2024, but we did get possession in March. This week, we were really busy as usual. We got our backsplash kind of penciled out and a few tiles cut. I didn't realize how hard it is to work with backsplash tiles that are large format when nothing in your house is square, but that's kind of a mission that I hope to have posted for next week. Regardless, we got some of it done. And Franco and Marcel mudded and taped our bedroom.
I know, I saw that.
My arms are burning.
I'm holding the camera?
Yes.
Boy, I thought I was out of shape.
You are out of shape.
Yeah, apparently not compared to Marcel, though. Stop putting it up my belly. Sure, face. Maybe I shouldn't have cut that angle. Just trying to cut off the expansion foam that I threw in here because it saves me on paying a bunch of money for mud if I fill in these big air gaps with a bit of expansion foam.
Him talking like he knows what he's doing, but really, we're just a bunch of noobs.
It's true.
You gotta film this way.
Look,
But also,
it's
like,
fun.
your fingers are legit in the way.
Ugh.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Okay. Anyway,
Where's Hannah?
sleeping.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so, okay, buddy. Mark. Yeah.
Wait, we're putting it. Oh. I dropped the phone.
Was it a little bit wet?
Yeah. There's some that's sticky.
I originally had a different backsplash pattern in mind, but unfortunately when some of my tiles were in storage, they got broken. I did purchase them from Habitat for Humanity, so it wasn't like I could source them from another place without paying an arm and a leg because they weren't sold anymore. So it was time for plan B, which thankfully will use up all the full tiles that I had as well as my broken ones. Keep in mind, I've never done backsplash before. This is actually my first time, but I was trying to take the knowledge that I had from art, like in scaling and stuff like that, and drafting. And basically what you do is you choose a focal point where you want your first tile to go, both aesthetically and kind of where you think the pattern's going to end up. And you start with that and you use every other single measurement based off of that one control tile or one control focal point. And if you know me, you know I like to go hard or go home. So I had a friend send me a pattern for a tile backsplash, and I really, really wanted to try it, but it is incredibly hard. So I am going to go with the trial by fire method, and I will be a pro at backsplash by the end of this game. For the most part, though, the very beginning part of it is a lot of boring measurements to try and get that beginning focal point or that control piece. And that's what you're seeing here. Super cute. You're supposed to tell me it's super cute.
It's super cute.
It's
Super cute girlfriend.
super cute. That is literally my starting point. Now, I need to do like this. Route lines. That was dumb. Do you see that angle? Oh my goodness. I need like something smaller than this that's 1/4 inch. Back-breaking work, I tell ya. Do I want to do 1/4-inch lines? Or do I want to do like 1/8 inch? The 1/4 inch was all the way up to here. Slip. Or we could do like 1/8. Would that look better?
Yes. I like that one much better.
I think I have some of those. I think I have 1/8 of an inch what's it called? Spacers as well. So. Then came the time to transition the tile from one wall to the other with it looking like it was in one even flow. The problem is nothing in my house is square or level for that matter. So we had this method that Marcel reminded me of that I've used before in drafting, and again I used from scaling and art back in the day with parchment paper, and it actually ended up working out. Line up these lines. Oh, poop on a popsicle stick. So maybe I could do this and leave an imprint. Good. Oops. Do not move. Okay, so I have graphite on this side, so if I trace these lines, it's black on the other side. It should transfer. Try that. Aha! They're faint, but they're there. Okay. And just line these up again. I'm gonna have to do some 45s with a grinder, but it should be fine. Ta-da! Perfect. Now it looks like it just wraps right around. Good idea, Marcel. I know it kind of looks like I'm all over the place, but basically that one control tile I was trying to wrap around to have 2 more and 3 more control tiles that I could branch off the rest of my measurements from. So again, that's what I'm doing here. Just trying to make that one seamless line wrap all the way around and branch off all my other tiles from it. To be completely honest, most of what we do in this house is a method of little jigs and jerry rigging and just trying to get creative with a house that is over 100 years old and trying to figure out how to make things work in that way. But also, since we've never done a lot of this stuff before, like myself, I've never actually done Backsplash. It's just going to be one of those things that's trial and error, and we'll see if it works. If it does, I will be pleasantly surprised. If it doesn't, well, at least I learned something. Just make it. I only have like 18 pieces that are full. Right now, Caden's got my phone.
Oh, is that right? That's a lot of work to figure out that pattern.
I go hard or go home.
I'm going home, I think.
Sometimes I get ideas. I mean, this one's Shay's fault. She had this idea first.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we can blame her?
Yeah.
It's on camera. I proved that you're blaming Shay now.
Blame Shay.
Yep, it's all Shay's
But
fault.
I love the idea, so I'm like.
It is pretty cool, actually. Cool.
What do you want the password to be? Oh yeah, I'll just do your name.
second place.
What are you guys doing? Hmm?
Oh, I'm learning Italian and Arabic.
And Hannah's eating oatmeal.
I'm actually going to add Greek.
These kids are learning Italian because they're actually Italian citizens. I'm not.
I'm also learning Greek and Arabic.
I'm just the wife. I actually have to learn Italian to take the test to become a citizen. But all these guys are citizens. But their dad's a fraud.
Yeah.
We have leftover hardboard. I've only said this 3 times. And so I'm gonna cut strips so that I can have like a template for my tile. Oh boy. And now I have a straight line. 44 and 3/8. 44 and yeah, nothing's level in this house. Because I could do 44.
So how much of a difference is from
Well, it's only like an 1/8 of an inch, but still, like, it'll be noticeable, right?
It's called the 18 years of me working for you.
Yeah.
Dad.
It's called child slave labor. And you asking me to work is like defeating the purpose of being the master of the household. See, the master tells the slaves what to do and then sits back and chills with his coffee. All right, wife,
boy.
chop chop. Ow! Ow! And I know you're shining down on me from heaven.
She's so cute.
We were shimming out the wall a little bit. So the drywall at the top half of this is 5/8, and the stuff that is actually on there, that we're putting up, or whatever is standard drywall, 1/2 inch. You ask me.
But why do we need to do this?
So in other words, so I could mud it out and fan it out, but I would probably use an entire bucket of mud trying to fan it out enough to be even.
Okay.
So what I'm actually doing is avoiding having to spend a ton of money on mud and tape. It's annoying because I have to take the drywall back off again. But in the long run, it's going to save me. It's going to save me a ton of mud and work. And I'm really not that great at mudding, so I don't really want to spend hours trying to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh wow, what do you do? You had it just back. Beautiful. Okay, but before we put the shims in there, this wasn't flush. So we put in an extra, I believe it's 1/4 of an inch or whatever underneath the drywall. And it made it so that this is perfectly flush, so that now when I go to do the mudding, there isn't a big gap and I don't have to fan out a whole bunch of stuff. And now we're gonna do a close-up of how handsome I am. Especially this jawline.
What jawline? This first cut's gonna be the worst one. Pretty. So, I used to be super scared of ceramic tile because my mom left us home by ourselves, and my dad was doing renovations downstairs, and he was at work, she was somewhere, and yeah, I wanted to let my dog outside, but I knew that he would rip open the garbage bag because he was a garbage dog, and went to go pick up this garbage bag. And apparently it had a bunch of ceramic tile broken inside of it. I didn't know. I lifted it up and it kind of felt like, you know, when you get like a scratch. It just felt like a scratch, like I'd scratched myself. And I looked down and my leg was like ripped open because I picked up this garbage bag. This piece of ceramic tile ripped open my leg. And my leg was like open, like you could see the muscle and the fatty tissue and everything. Well, called my mom, told her I ripped my leg open. I think those were the exact words I used. She told me to stop being dramatic.
Oh.
She said that I was a drama queen sometimes and she didn't know she could believe me. Well, lo and behold, she got home. I told her I taped it together with some band-aids. She thought I was being dramatic again, but I literally did. I took band-aids and I like pulled the skin over and taped it really tight. She came home, she's like, okay, let me see this leg of yours. And I, sure enough, took the band-aids off. By the time the second band-aid came off, I think that my leg wound opened just as wide as her eyes did. Because it was very deep. Went to the hospital, got stitches, and now I have a nice big scar still to this day. So I was scared of ceramic tile for a long time.
Until today.
But now I realize it's not as scary. Just don't go lifting random trash bags. The end. Put it back together. Jaden. Murder.
Oh, that's good.
Look how beautiful those miter cuts are. You have a princess doing work?
I know, she's doing really good. She's my little mother.
And a baby and a 12-year-old in jail.
Yeah.
Me in there.
Oh, she figured out how to film. Look at her.
Are you filming me?
Point to that mommy. She actually pressed play and everything.
I
Yeah, look at you.
I cut like 4 tiles. But when you're working with walls that are not square, I didn't realize that your angles should be a 45. They're not.
Hard. Look at
So
this
you're working
part.
with like, some of them are 42, some of them are 40, some of them are 38.
Mommy, look
They're
at my hat.
odd. Wow. Good
See?
job.
See what I just did?
You're joking? I know, it's a little tight, isn't it? I love
Okay.
it. Shows
Now,
the
right
block.
here. Come here.
The poor kid.
You did. Good job, Hannah. You are so good at that.
Wow,
Everybody pitches in our
Hannah.
household, right?
Wow,
You're
Hannah.
expected, if you want dinner, you're expected to do earn your keep. That's how that works.
100% not true. We're gonna get roasted in the comments for that. Hello?
Are you a good helper? You're such a good helper.
She
Yeah?
wants num num.
You want num-nums? Okay, let's go get some dinners.
You put in your work now. It's time for dinner.
You've earned your keep now, kiddo.
Oh,
Come on.
her duty.
Come on.
We have to go see what Franco did because he wants me to be proud of his work.
Yes, because we only ever post videos of when mom works. We never post anything of dad, so everybody thinks dad doesn't do anything.
We have proof of that. Video proof.
We have video proof you don't do anything.
Or we just turn the camera on when mom's working. Okay, cool.
Quick recap. What did we do?
That was done yesterday. That was done yesterday. But today we did all of the corners and edges, inside corners and edges or whatever, in the center piece of that wall.
Wow.
And then the inside corner on this side or whatever.
Can you
and
hang
all
on
the
a
piece-
second? Hannah's not allowed to come to us, so she's dying.
She'll be okay. Look. And then inside corner here, whatever there, and all the seams on the outside. So
Wow.
all we have to do is all the inside corners or whatever of the closet
The J
and a little
trim
bit of tape inside of the closet because Marcel's already kind of started taping the inside of the closet himself. He got trained up today. He did really good.
Good.
So this was his first try or attempt at drywall and mudding and taping this little seam here.
Yeah.
And as you can see, some of the tape is showing up and exposed on the outside or whatever, but he did a really good job for his first attempt. And then in here, you can see that he's already getting better
Good.
on this space. And these two seams he did here, and they're really flush and well done.
Good.
So he's done very well. He's learning.
Good.
Okay, good. Well, I like a lot of mudding and taping today. Okay, no more recording. We're done that.
You have to say over and out, peeps.
I don't do that anymore. We don't do over and out peeps. This is the way.